start sweating.
Snuggle.
Wait, I need to make sure it's on.
Let's all snuggle.
Okay, it's on.
gonna
It's
be
on. It's on.
great.
It's on.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You guys. Wow. Today's Monday. Happy Monday. Today I have two guests here that are just like my all-time favorites. We call ourselves the Gals, and you've heard a little bit about them, and you'll be seeing a lot more of them. This is my friend Addie.
Hey.
And this is Lauren.
Hello.
And we're currently at Lauren's apartment, and she is just the best host. We love coming over here, so thank you, my little Pookie. Wow, I'm out of breath.
Deep breath.
Oh, Lauren and I have been up since 5:30, working this morning. We had a very long work morning, but we're here. The weather is like rainy.
Just makes you want to snuggle.
Makes us just want to snuggle and stay inside. So we thought today would be the perfect day for a little group pod situation. Addie, did you do anything this morning?
I did a little shopping and then
Oh, pause. Sorry. I also refuse to spend more money on microphones.
so we only have two.
Sharing is
So
caring.
this is what we're working with right now
Yay.
because I just can't. I'm being smart with the dollar bills.
As we should.
And then one day
we have our priorities.
Well, right.
Yeah.
right. And right.
Champagne.
Exactly. And then, maybe next time we'll like up the microphone game. It's just the technology of it all. I get weird. Like, is it gonna work with 3 microphones? I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll figure it out.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
To figure it out together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So what did you do this morning?
I woke up not at 5 a.m.
Mhm.
I woke up at like 9:30 and then I was gonna get a massage, but then I didn't.
Yes.
So then I went shopping to make myself
Mhm.
feel better.
Mhm.
About absolutely nothing, just to feel
Yeah.
things. I like to shop.
Yeah.
And then I picked the girls up at work.
Oh,
and
you
then,
picked me up a Juice Generation
Oh,
muffin.
that's
2
true.
of them
I got
actually.
2 muffins. Presley texted me.
Perfection.
She was like, "Can you stop and grab?" I
Like,
said, "Of course. That's what
please.
friends are for."
I'm starving, and this was the only thing that will make me feel better right now.
A
is
sweet
pumpkin
treat is
muffin
so
from
good.
Juice Generation, and she did it because she is the best. Okay, so I have 2 hot takes that I want to talk to you guys about to see if like anybody else agrees with me, and if you guys have any hot takes, and then maybe we can get into like the men, and we can get into the girls. So I wanted to have them on because this is truly what we do. Like, we just sit around and yap and talk about our lives. And I think we've formed this like beautiful bond over the past year. And this has happened with one of my other friends from middle school, high school. We were all in the same friend group, but me and this girl, we were probably like the 2 on the outside. So like we didn't like naturally click right away. But just knowing each other for all of those years, now we're so close. And so we obviously worked together and we weren't that close.
No,
And
I don't even think I
yeah,
ever like
we-
spoke to you
yeah.
except, oh my gosh, hi
That's
Presley.
crazy.
Yeah.
No, it's weird to think
And
about
it just
now.
like didn't click yet.
Yeah.
And then we went to the same school, so I knew who you were. Like, I
Yeah.
knew that you lived in New York. We probably followed each other on Instagram. And then we all started working together, and then we all
That's
started like
amazing.
We showed up at work at the
Yeah.
same time, and then we would have like our
Yeah.
mornings together, and it was kind of like kismet. It was perfect.
Yes, I think the timing of it all worked out so well.
And I remember the first time we went out. Do you remember?
Posanote.
Yes, we went to
And I was like,
Posanote.
oh my God, these two veterans want to get lunch with me. You don't, and it was so cute because I was like, oh my God, like they want to be my friend.
Yeah,
they were my
because
first
Lauren
friends.
was like, you're
I was
new-ish.
But like we
that
went
was the
out
first
and
year
we
working
got
with
like
us.
a couple drinks, and
Yeah.
that was the first time it was like just the 3 of us. And I was like,
Yeah.
this feels like the beginning of something.
No, I agree. And like
Yeah.
every morning we'd be the first people there. And so we would just sit and talk. And I think, like, because sometimes I think about this, I'm like, why does this work? You know what I mean? They always say that like 3 can get dicey.
Yeah.
But my like initial thought on that is that we all like see the world the same way, and we have like the same things and drive like at our core, but we all do different things with that. Like, we're all not going like after the same exact goal. We all don't want the same like exact lifestyle at, when we're like older or whatever. Like, we all have we're all the same, but we're
Yeah.
very different at the same time.
And we balance each other out.
Yeah,
very much.
very, very well. I never want to go out. Addie
Today,
always wants to
always-
go
I'm always out.
Yeah.
Today when I wanted to order 12 rolls of sushi, Presley was not in on it, but I knew
I was in.
Any girlies with a sensitive tummy know that sushi at like noon is just not. You're gonna be out for the rest of the day.
But
Okay,
I knew one of you would want it.
And
so
I got it, and I got it.
exactly.
You
I
two
also
wanted
have to
champagne.
say-
Yeah. Now
Exactly. Now we have champagne. That you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, exactly.
I also think as a trio, though, we are all so comfortable and happy as individuals that when we come together, we're so
Yeah.
comfortable in ourselves that we can just be whoever we want, and then there's no judgment.
Yes.
You know, like that is one thing that I feel like girls are so judgmental
No
normally,
judgment.
and there is no judgment in this circle.
Yeah.
I could literally be like, I just killed a man. Would you go grab the body? And the girls would be like, so why did you do that? But also, I'll go get the bag.
Yeah.
And like, there's literally no judgment.
No, I'd be freaking out, but I would help you.
Yeah, exactly. You'd be like, we have to fix this for you because you
Yeah.
have a job to go to tomorrow.
No,
Like,
I
you have
think
things to
that-
do.
I think that that's such a good point because if we weren't secure with any relationship, like if you're not secure with
Yes.
yourself, it's gonna be bad.
Mhm.
Well, also in like past friendships and things, I feel like there's always a sense of jealousy, especially
Mhm.
amongst girls, which is
Mhm.
hard. And with us, like I love that we can be so supportive of each other.
Yeah.
Like if someone accomplishes something, it's never like, oh,
Yeah.
there's no jealousy. It's just
Yeah.
like excitement for each other.
Yeah.
In all terms of life.
Yes,
It's just
every
like
aspect.
constant support, constant love. Like we wake up, we send each other motivational
Wait,
texts.
tell
every
them,
single morning.
tell them our new mantra.
Okay, you need to try saying this because it works. But you have to wake up, look at yourself in the mirror, and say out loud, "Universe, show me how good it can get." And I'm telling you,
We've been doing it,
It
and it's been
works.
getting good.
I've been manifesting.
It's
I've
been
manifested a
getting
lot
good.
of things
Manifestors.
recently.
Yeah.
but just like the energy and like the positivity we have in our friend group, I feel like that's
Mhm.
very rare. I've never had such positive, supportive friends where it's
Mhm.
not just constant complaining and negativity. And like we can still complain, obviously, you know, we have our moments, but like
Yeah.
overall, we're all very grateful for life and grateful for each other
Yeah.
and like all of the things.
Yeah.
And like we bounce that positivity off of each other, which is rare.
And if
Guys,
someone,
I'm gonna cry. Sorry.
I know it's so sweet. But if someone is feeling down,
Yeah.
then there's always two other people to be like, no, we're not feeling down.
Yeah.
You
Like,
did this.
Yeah.
We're accomplishing this. You wanted this goal.
Yeah.
You're gonna reach it, and then at the
Yeah.
end, it's almost over.
Yeah,
Right. Like always,
exactly.
there's always like it's like a complaining sandwich. I think
Yes.
Yeah.
like we complain, and then we're like, oh, we fixed it. But then we
Yeah,
complain,
yeah,
but then
yeah.
oh no, we're gonna finish it off with
Yeah.
like a good, nice dessert of
Yeah.
a compliment of a happy little ending.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I totally agree. And I think like something that one of you can't remember was saying because I'm just like, I can't believe you're here. The thing about jealousy, something that I even realized like as an adult a couple years ago was if someone gives someone else a compliment, like say if I was like, "Oh my gosh, Addie, like you look stunning today," like that doesn't mean that you don't look
Right.
stunning, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yes,
Like
100%.
I'm trying to think of a better example, but it's like, oh, like if someone, in our job, if someone's like, "Oh, that was really good," like just because that person randomly saw that person
Yeah.
do a good job doesn't mean that I didn't do a good
Mhm.
job. Or like, "Oh, you look so cute today." Like that doesn't mean that my outfit's
Right.
not cute. Also, it's like all personal opinion anyway.
Right. Well, that goes back to like what you were saying about being secure in ourselves.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we all have that maturity and foundation where we know that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that is like what makes it so great because
Mhm.
we all are so secure in
Yeah,
ourselves
yeah.
that we can like love and support each other
Yeah.
and there's none of that drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also think too, and like we are young still, you know
Mhm.
what I mean? So you would think that someone like I'm 26, you're 27, you're
Mhm.
24.
24.
So it's
The
like you would
perfect
think
sandwich.
that we don't know exactly. You would think that there would be something,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
like I think we're so like over that and we're so
Yeah.
past that I'm at the point where I'm like literally any sort of drama or anyone that bothers me, I
No.
just like walk out of the room.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
And like I literally
it's such a waste of
can't.
energy,
Yeah.
but like we're all on the same page in terms of that.
You would think that we're like 40.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
a little bit.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And we have the perfect balance of like we're all at similar but different stages of our life
Yeah.
too, so we can see different
Yeah.
perspectives, but also have so much in common.
Yeah.
So it is cool.
No, I agree. Okay, I have two questions for you
Oh
guys.
yeah, that's what we were doing.
What do you do? This is a good segue. When you're feeling like, give me like one like basic answer and then one like a little bit more like grounded spiritual answer of like when you're like, okay, I'm feeling blah, like it's been a blah day, like I'm just like so over life right now. Like, what do you do to like hype yourself back up and like bring the good vibes back up? Like for me, I feel like we all have the same answer because we were talking about it before.
A little bit, but
We're just girls.
Yeah, for me, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling this way. I'm gonna accept that I'm feeling this way. So like up until the end of the day, I'm gonna let myself feel this way. Whatever I need through this day, sweet treat, spray tan, like whatever I need to just feel better. And then in the morning, like reset, like do something to like get me out of that funk. And then I also think like something that's a little bit more grounded in that is I just like put my phone away. I'm like, I just cannot be on my phone, because if I'm feeling blah about myself and then I go scroll on Instagram, it's like, it depends, because sometimes like I laugh at the TikToks. You know, we were watching videos of stuffed animals dancing on windows before this. If you know, you know. You know, you
Search
know.
it on TikTok.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
stuffed animals dancing on windows. You're welcome. But then when you get into like the dark side of it, where you're just like, oh, like I don't want to. I'm already feeling blah, and I don't want to see anybody else. So
I'm gonna let Addie go first, but piggybacking off of what you just said. God, I hate saying that.
Piggybacking. Yeah, we're so corporate.
Oh, I just made myself. I just gave myself the ick. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but you said something about like just doing whatever it takes that day to feel better, and I feel like definitely now knowing those feelings are gonna pass is like so important, because I feel like my younger self, even in high school or whatever, it's like it felt like that was just never gonna end. That's how it was gonna always feel. But now it's like I know, okay, it's just a bad day. Like I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna feel better in a few hours. I'm gonna feel better tomorrow. So just knowing like it's just a wave and it's gonna go. That's But I'll let you go.
And I think, sorry, I'm gonna completely cut
for
you
it.
off.
Piggybacking off of the piggyback.
Off of that. I do think sometimes when things are like really good, I try to remind myself like, wow, things are like really good right now. Like it's not always going to be like this. Or like when things are, when things are really bad, it's like, okay, remember that time when it was really good. Like even this morning I was like, wow, I haven't cried in a while. But like I love a good cry. So yeah.
I cried last week. Actually, like 2 days ago. And it was really it's like a cathartic release, and I feel so much better now.
No,
I'm not a crier. It takes a long time and a lot for me to get there. But it was like just like all this pent up emotion, and I was just able to release it. I cried with my mom too. So it was like a really sweet moment. But it was a really good release.
Okay.
You should let it out.
Find something.
Let out the cry.
Right
let out the cry.
3,
2, 1, go. We're just gonna stand here, wait for you.
I'll watch a sad movie or something tonight and just start sobbing. Oh gosh! But
what do I do to get out of my funk?
Yeah. What do you do?
Okay, so I do
two
have
things. One like one maybe it's like how to phrase it, like outside and inside.
Yeah. So like I tend to get in funks because I am such a like homebody and an individual person that I really don't need people. So if I'm feeling funky, I always reach out to someone. See, like I'll just text you all, I'll be like, what's going on? Can I like hang out? Can I go see people? And then if no one can hang out with me, I go and I put myself in situations where I see other people, because people bring me fuel. They help me feel better. It's not I don't know why. I guess I seek
like
external validation a little bit, but I don't need it. It helps me feel better, like seeing people, because sometimes I can just like sit at home for 4 days and like not think about anything. I'll order Uber Eats. I'll just sit in my couch. I'll watch TV. Like, so when I go out and see people, it does automatically make me feel better. So I think that is something that I do.
I think it's
also,
like the energy.
Yeah.
Like
we
like
feed off
I
of
know
people.
that is not for me.
Yeah,
like,
no, for sure.
Said I don't want to talk to anyone.
Yeah, no, I need people to feel things, which is also so funny. This is why the trio works.
And I can tell you right now that would never work for me.
Exactly.
But you are like you're more outgoing than us. Like you do, and I don't think it's external validation. I do think you're just like that helps you get out of your funk. It helps you like recharge your battery a little bit and just kind of like break out of your whatever you're going through. It drains
my battery.
Yeah, and it does drain my battery, and I get to the point where I get so drained that I do spend those next 4 days at home doing nothing. So like finding the balance of that, we're still working on it. But then I'll also like, if I'm really feeling down in the dumps, I'll go take a workout class. I'll go self-tan. I'll do my nails. I'll make sure that my skin looks good. I'll do a face mask. I'll watch a movie that I love, that I know every word to. Pitch Perfect, probably. And then I will have a glass of wine. I'll go sit at the bar. I'll put on a cute outfit. I'll say hi to my bartender friends or like my people in the neighborhood that I see all the time. And then I'll go home. And then, like you said, you wake up, new day, reset. And then you're freshly tan. You've got your hair done, your nails, everything. as long as you've like washed off the day, I feel like that makes everything better.
And I want to like circle back.
Circle back. I said a lot.
Our corporate movie meeting.
Our corporate meeting. Circling back.
5:30 a.m. I'm so tired. Circling back. Pause. I don't want to go into this too deep because I don't want to get too deep, but I do feel like sometimes I have those days where I'm like feeling down, feeling blah, and I realize it's because I've lost, with our work, it kind of can go in and out sometimes. Sometimes you're very busy, sometimes you're not busy at all. It's not a typical 9 to 5. So when I feel like blah, it's usually because I'm not busy and I feel like I don't have any sort of purpose. And I don't have any sort of like passion or something that I'm like working towards. And then I'm like, okay, like what am I doing?
Right.
Like I need something to be like, you have to give yourself somewhere to be.
Yeah.
Whenever you're feeling like, okay, I could easily just like stay inside for 4 days, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like take as much time as you need, but you do need to like set an appointment for yourself or something on like day number 3.
Even if it's just like getting groceries
Exactly.
or like going to the nail salon.
So that you're like, I accomplished that.
Having a schedule.
I have a sense of purpose. Like,
Making a notes list.
Yeah. Were you going to say something?
No.
Perfect. Okay, let's circle back to our Addie girl who can confidently go places by herself, i.e. bars, restaurants. We all listened to the episode where I tried it and I literally was like sitting there and I was like, I hate this so
That's
much.
so funny. I listened to the pod and I was like, wait, we have not ever talked about this.
Yeah, I hate it
like
so much.
It just is something, but I'll go out to the bar and I put my phone away and then I talk to the bartenders.
So I tried to do this once and I texted Presley. It's because I was meeting someone and they were 15 minutes late. And I was like, what do I yes. And I was like, what do I do? What do I do? And I no joke walked around the block 4 times texting Presley, just trying to like work up the courage just to walk inside the restaurant, not even sit down at the bar. Then I sit down at the bar and she's like, you can call me, you can text me. Like I'm just texting her like, what do I do? What do I do? And by the time I worked up the courage to even just sit there, he showed up and it was like 20 minutes later.
I love that.
I do. I mean, I remember that. That was actually hysterical. But I do think too, like, people are so consumed about themselves. Like, no one's looking at you. Like, I've never looked at a girl and been like, why is she sitting there alone? Like, what a loser.
Honestly, if I see someone alone,
then that's like, you're a mean person. So like, that's
agreed.
You.
And if you do see someone sitting at the bar alone, I'm like, ooh, I wonder what she's going through. Or like, I wonder why she's here alone. Or like, why is she wearing such a cute outfit and she's at this dive bar? Like, where's she going? What's she doing? And like, I'm almost like, what's her story? So then I sit there, I put my phone away and I sip my drink and I'll make like tiny small talk.
Wait, you know what I just realized?
What?
The light's not on. Do you think it's really dark?
No, I think it's fine.
I think it's moody.
I think the lighting is good. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, windows.
Christmas tree.
Perfect.
There's windows.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. No, so I'll go sit at the bar and I will make small talk with the bartenders and I'll be like, is it like normally this busy? Like something so simple. Because honestly, they like to have people to talk to too. They go on these long shifts and they don't have anyone to talk to. And sometimes they're just talking about sports. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't talk about sports. So if you start with something small, then it builds and then they'll ask you because bartenders are very personable. They're hired for that reason. Yeah. So they will ask you about you and then suddenly the floodgates are open and you have no ties to these people. Yeah, you can just let out whatever you want. It's really honestly a cathartic release and then you can never go back there again.
Right.
Or you could. I'm like very good friends with my neighborhood bartenders. They're really great. So we've like gone out and like partied after work and like had like good times. They came to my friend's birthday party. Like it's so nice. But it's not always like that. There's another bar across the street where it is just I need to like have a drink and like chat.
Yeah. And yet we see the same waiters and the manager at Jasper's every single time when we've said no words to them.
Yeah. No. Also, when I go to Jasper's though, or like I go to a place with you girls, like we don't need to make friends.
Yeah. Well, also, okay, and then we're gonna get to you because I'm gonna call you out. Also, Miss Addie, our Queen Bob over here, okay? We went to dinner the other night at, I don't even want to tell everyone where this, I mean,
Was I there?
Yes. I only have 30 subscribers, so if the restaurant gets like packed, then we'll be okay.
Oh, at Saram?
We went to Saram. Saram
Wait,
sushi.
okay. Saram though is difficult. They might not be able to find it because I couldn't find it. I don't know how to spell it. So it's Saram, but like, good luck finding it.
Yeah. Good luck. If you can figure it out, then you belong there.
I'm kidding. It is great.
They have a few locations, but we always go to Hudson Yards, and like our waitress Maria, who we love Maria, her, our angel. She remembered Addie because of her bob.
She remembered my name too, and I only went there once.
Yeah, same.
And I make all the reservations, and she didn't know who I was.
Presley's in charge. Presley goes there once a week, and then
pod. But she remembered Sean, our friend Sean, who will be on the pod. Yeah,
he will be on the pod.
He will be on the pod. Yeah,
no,
it was great. Okay, Lauren.
I gave you the opportunity to have sushi.
But
no.
my tummy, I couldn't do it.
I
needed my muffin with my Nutella. You don't like to go to bars alone, but you like to do something else alone that I also don't think I could ever do. Would you like to share with the class?
I'm guessing you're talking about traveling.
Yes. I am.
Yes.
Solo traveler extravaganza queen Lauren. Like she has been
is crazy.
everywhere, and you go by yourself internationally. Like yes, maybe have you ever gone? Usually you're like meeting up with someone or whatever, but
no, I have
gone by yourself.
Winter actually. It was like for a job, but it was last minute, and I was like show supervising, so I wasn't actually working that much. So I was literally in the middle of Croatia, Italy, and I don't even know, but all by myself.
Insane.
For like a week and a half. I didn't know anyone. I didn't know the cast. I was just like there.
And you were like, so exploring the cities, like how did you go about that? You just walked around?
See, it's funny because I travel alone so much, but like I don't talk to people.
Yeah.
I just mind my business, and like I like to walk in public places, stay outside. I don't really like sit down anywhere alone. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Okay. I do in airports. Airports is the only place I feel fully comfortable and confident sitting down by myself. Yeah. Like at a bar or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why though.
Actually. Yeah. Like I will but lately with everything that's been going on at all these airports, I'm like scared that the minute that I have a drink or like two, something crazy will happen on my flight, and then I'll have to like call American and like try to figure it out. I'm like, oh, I have like 2 glasses of wine in. I don't know if I can do it.
I love going out alone in the airport. Yeah. I'm just like in my sweats, but like everyone's on the same page.
Yeah. Like everyone technically is sitting at the bar alone.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So what is it about international travel that like stops you from being alone or like sitting at a coffee shop by yourself that's different? I mean, you're not doing it here, but also when you're on vacation, like, or
I feel like I just have to be busy. Like I'll do it. So I don't mind. I can do a cafe. Okay. Like in New York, I'll go sit at a cafe as long as I can like open up my laptop and do work or like do something. But I'll never go just like sit at a bar and have a glass of wine and sit there without my phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I want to work on. I want to get better at that.
Yeah.
Even if you do have your phone, like I put my phone away because I do want to meet people and like I don't know. Yeah,
I'm texting Presley saying, "Help! What do I do? Help me!" I was like, "You can do it, Bookie."
Glass of wine on your phone.
I know.
Play the New York Times puzzles. You can
no, you really
could. I'm just like at that point, I'm like, well, I might as well just be at home.
I might as well just get a glass of. I might as well get some.
I like doing it when I'm with someone. I'll talk to the bartender, like socialize.
Yeah,
I'm just not. I don't know. Doing it myself is scary.
You know what I realized? 2 things. One, sometimes on dates, I don't like sitting at the bar because I know those bartenders are eavesdropping. Yeah. And then I'm like, okay, they're listening to this. Like, what do they think about this? Which like doesn't matter.
Especially if it's a first date, it's like awkward when you know people are listening to you. Like, so what's your favorite food?
Exactly.
Do you have siblings?
Exactly. Like hate to
be in a tiny table in
the back corner where we can be private. And I hate to bring this character up again, but Mr. CK, I know for a fact that they were eavesdropping because he was telling me about some sort of drink that he likes, whatever, what appears in front of us, to like shot versions of that drink.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, the bartender said something about like, oh, I hope this like helps you guys connect. And I was like, I was like, get me out of here. Don't listen to me talk.
No,
like,
I hate when the guy will leave and then the waitress or whoever is like, is this a first date?
Oh.
And I'm like, that's happened to me before. And I'm like, why?
Yeah. One time I was on a date and he like the bathroom was upstairs. And this was like way before I met you guys. And he like went to the bathroom, and then the waitress like came over and blah, blah, blah. And I like she was like, "Oh, are you guys finished?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, like I think he's gonna get the bill, whatever." And then I was like, "If he's coming back," and then I like tried to make a joke, and she was like, "He's definitely coming back," and I was like, "Period, thanks, girl."
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, wait, there was something else that you were saying about international travel that I wanted to ask you about.
I think just like the comfort of knowing that literally no one knows me.
Yeah.
When I'm
Yeah.
traveling, I feel so much more comfortable. Just like, I don't know. It's not like people know me in New York, but
Right,
it's like
same.
I run into someone I know every day.
Yeah.
Same.
And it's places that I would go repetitively.
Yeah.
Like when I'm traveling internationally, no one's going to remember if I was there last week.
That's true.
Right. You're going
That's
there
true.
once.
Which again doesn't matter. No one cares.
Have
I'm
you
spec, but
have you guys ever run into someone that you used to maybe you went on one date with or like 2 dates with in New York City or like casually dated? I have never the way that I keep my head on a swivel in certain areas of New York City, I'm like, oh my gosh, that would be insane if I saw that person right now. I've never ever run into anyone that I dated like once, twice,
I
7
actually don't
times,
think I
whatever.
have.
No, me either.
Isn't that so weird? I mean,
that's
there
weird.
are so many people, but it really is a small place.
Yeah.
I wish I had.
I
That would
I
be a
kind of
fun
wish I had
story.
too, especially if I was looking good.
Yeah.
No, it's never when you. It's
Yeah.
It's never.
I feel like I
Yeah.
have like at the grocery, like looking
Yeah.
just like a mess.
Yeah. No, you can never look a mess.
But I think all the people that I've like dated or like been on dates with,
Yeah.
we don't live anywhere near each other. And
Yeah.
honestly, where they live, I'm not frequenting.
Yeah.
So
that's
like
fair.
it's kind of fine, I guess. But also like we are specks in New York City.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
tiny.
No, we really are.
We don't matter. No, I'm kidding. Sometimes I'm like,
No,
Lauren,
nothing
no one
matters.
cares.
No, nothing matters.
Literally
we
nothing
stress ourselves
matters.
out so much. for
Everyone's
literally
worried
no
about
reason.
themselves.
No,
No one
guys.
cares.
I wore a face mask and eye mask on the train yesterday. I woke up at
Perfect.
1:30.
I wouldn't even like think twice.
No,
like I would
no,
never
everyone
look.
was looking at me
Doesn't
funny, and I
matter.
was like,
Yeah,
listen,
I really don't care.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I have to be at work
When
in
I'm in
30
a
minutes, and
funk-
I am feeling funky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm in a funk, that's what I tell myself. Literally, no one cares.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just you overthinking all of these things that no one is thinking twice about.
Yeah.
It's not that deep.
Yeah, it's really not
It
that
is
deep.
not that deep.
And I think like we have such a good vibe here that we like
Mhm.
remind ourselves of that because
Yeah.
it's so easy like thinking about before you guys, like yes, obviously I had friends, but like
Life before the gals.
life before the
different
gals. It was a different
No,
time.
my life has changed
Me too.
significantly.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
You
I
all-
feel happier. I'm
you
not
all-
gonna lie.
You all are my first adult friends because
Mhm.
all of my other
Yeah.
friends I've known, I guess, since I was like 18 or
Yeah.
like in college, and I feel like those aren't proper adult friends.
Yeah.
Like you all
Yeah.
are like proper work friends,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
lifestyle adult
No,
friends.
there's something like you think that you'll never meet friends after high school or
Yeah.
college, and it's
Mhm.
like no, you can actually meet some of the best people in your life,
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
in your late 20s.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. No,
Like,
seriously,
you
even
never
when we're
give
like
up.
50.
Yeah.
I mean, no one is getting past this. No one is getting past this. There was actually something
We're
that I
not
was thinking about when we were talking about like going out by ourselves. I did hear this, like I think Alex Cooper said it a long time ago, and it kind of stuck with me because I was like, oh, that's actually a really good idea. If you're going to, like, say you're going to dinner, like say the three of us were going to dinner. If I was in the mood,
Mhm.
maybe I would go to like the bar next door by myself 30 minutes before the reservation just to have a drink by myself, but you have
Mhm.
somewhere to be in 30 minutes. It gives you the opportunity to like explore what it's like being by yourself.
Okay.
And you can, have a drink, but you have somewhere to be. Like you're not just
Right.
going to sit there for
Yeah.
2 hours. It's like, okay, great. No one came out to me. That was awkward. Whatever. At least I can leave in 30 minutes and like go.
That's a
see
good
the
move for
girls.
like a first date too.
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
in
If you just
case.
want to like be there by yourself or
Be
like,
oh, I have dinner plans, but let's get a drink at this time.
Yeah,
That way you have an
exactly.
easy out. if you need it.
Exactly. No, first date should always
Because I've
have
definitely
an
had to
easy
do the
out.
whole like call me and say your dog died thing. I've done that.
That doesn't surprise me, and I love that so much.
Speaking of first dates, I have some like first date like hot takes. Well, I've won. I've
Okay,
won.
one.
I came up with one. I was like, "Oh, we're recording this tomorrow. Great. What should we talk about?" And I was like, "We'll figure it out."
So we were texting because we are all planners.
Yeah, we're all very type A. I was like,
All very type A, but may I say,
No.
type A
Yeah,
type A++, type B of the A's.
Yeah, if
Like
you're,
if
you're
I'm
like A minus,
I'm A minus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'm A minus.
Yeah,
But like if I'm in a different group of people, I'll be the type A person. But
Yeah.
Presley?
yes, But
we're
I think
close.
But I think you are type A in different places of your lives,
You're
which is why it
much
works.
better at like, how do I say this? You're so good at being like, basically what we've been saying all day, just being like, oh, Presley, grow up. Like,
no, you're more, I think you're more stubborn.
I'm more stubborn.
Yeah.
You're no, I know what it is. No, I'm I'm agreeing with you. You are much more like, you're type A, but you're go with the flow.
You
if
are,
a type A person went with the flow, that is you.
Yeah.
I'm type A that I'm like, so like,
her mind is made up. Now, she is not eating sushi.
I'm not eating sushi. I already know I'm not going to the birthday party on like November 15th.
Where I am very type A, but I can be influenced.
Yeah.
I'm a lot more like, let me test out my options here.
Yeah, so I think we do have a good
but
balance.
Also in terms of like schedule, like all the other type A things.
No,
your
schedule is insane. And honestly, that's why I think like being with you guys has helped me so much, because it's like, even like today, I was like, oh my gosh, I know I'm going to be so tired after this morning. Like I have errands that I need to do. And then I was stressing myself out because I was like, okay, well, I want to make sure that I'm like rested for tomorrow. Like we have work tomorrow. And so I was like, okay, can I even go with the girls? Like, I don't know what, but then I'm like, Presley,
you'll still have another 8 hours when you get home.
Exactly. And also like, take a second, make a list of the errands that you have to do. What do you have to do? Amazon and FedEx. Okay. It's really not the end of the world. And excuse me, what would I be doing right now? I'd be laying in my bed.
That's what I've learned with the girls. Nothing. Is like, life is too short. You just have to, you're going to be tired. You just have to, like, we're going to remember this moment and remember hanging out with each other more than just sitting at home by yourself
watching TV.
Also, if we all had the day off and we didn't plan this, we would all be individually in our beds, texting each other, having this exact conversation. So we might as well be doing it here together with a glass of Prosecco.
Exactly. Always. Perfect. Okay, so I was on a date once. This is my only hot take.
Oh, this is your first date hot take.
I already told her we started going at it.
Oh, I can't wait to hear.
She said that didn't bother her, and I was like, for some reason it bothers me. I think it depends. Okay, it depends.
I'm going to start with this one. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Lawrence.
I was on a date. We were at like a very nice steakhouse. We had maybe like half the dessert left.
Okay.
He took it home as leftovers.
Okay. You didn't specify it was the dessert.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so the hot take is...
What is the dessert, though?
Hot take... Cake or something. Okay, I don't know. Okay. If I was like ice cream and they like put it...
Was it like a big piece of cake?
It was enough. It was enough for me to be like,
enough for a midnight
you have
snack.
Enough money to come back here tomorrow if you wanted to. Like, why are we taking the cake home right now?
Okay. Wait. Continue the hot take though.
So
is it all?
If a man takes leftovers on
in general,
if he's like, yeah, I'll take these leftovers. How do you feel about that?
I love it. I love leftovers,
but he's not giving them to you.
Yeah, but like, if it was good food, why not?
True.
I'm just like, I don't like to waste food. I'm like, I will eat it.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Okay, when you put it like that, now I'm like, I'm a horrible person.
Okay. I often get home from dinner and I will shower, I'll figure out my life, I'll put on my pajamas and I'm like, oh, I could go for a little sweet treat. Maybe I want a little snacky. So I'm thinking he paid for dinner. He paid for the dessert. He maybe wants a little snacky later, so that's okay. And like also... Okay, were you gonna eat the dessert later? Like, no. Probably not. Yeah. So at least like he didn't let it go to waste. It's a bit of an ick. It's a bit of an ick, but it's not like a disgusting, like,
it was like
gross.
a tiny little bit of something. I'd be like, but
or it's
like half a meal.
Yeah.
Or like if it's for me.
Yeah.
I always take leftovers.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. Okay.
What about like if he asks you to split the bill though?
No.
Well, how do you go about that situation?
Has
that ever happened?
No one's ever been like, oh, do you want to split this? Like, I don't even offer. Because I know, like, and I know that this is going to sound like absolutely insane, but I know because I'm not dating seriously, like the guys that I am dating, I know that like that's all they want to do. They just want to like take a cute girl out to dinner and like have a good time and like call it a day. And I also know that their salaries can provide that dinner, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And like if they ask me, I just assume that they're paying.
Yeah.
And obviously when I was like in my relationship, that it was not like that. Like we would split things. Oh, I'll
Yeah,
take this.
that's
You'll take
different.
this. Whatever. Like that's a completely different story. Just so I don't sound literally insane. But if a guy asked me to split it, what would I say in that moment? Like, oh, like if he was like, if we were eating and he was like, oh, okay, cool. Like I'll get mine, you get yours. I honestly, I would probably just be like, okay, cool. And then I'd
Yeah.
probably be like, I don't know if I would want to see that guy
I
again.
would be like, oh,
yeah,
okay. And I would make a face because I couldn't
yeah,
hold it in. And then I would hope that he would be like, oh, you didn't want to do that.
I would,
and it would be more of a conversation then.
You know how I would kind of play it is I would kind of be like, oh, okay, like, oh, my bad. I thought like this, like we were vibing. I thought, I'm sorry, like, not I'm sorry, but like play it as like a, oh, maybe he doesn't see this going anywhere.
Right,
like maybe
it
he
does,
sees
it
me
does give the vibes of like,
of like,
actually
okay, I'm actually not into this girl like at all. Like I don't want to pay for this. Like let's just split it. I would be like, oh, okay, cool. Like you don't see a vibe. Cool. Okay, then I'll pay for my half. You know,
like
what I mean?
I caught a vibe, but clearly you didn't.
Yeah.
Okay,
oh,
cool.
okay, cool. So
at least you know the intentions then.
Yeah, exactly.
I will never be seeing you again. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Respectfully.
so much. yeah.
Respectfully, I will never be seeing you again.
Yeah, because again, girlies, do not feel bad. Think about how, like, me with all this makeup on right now, I'm like, this costs so much.
So much
money.
My
extensions.
I washed my hair last night and I had to blow dry it. Like, that's what you get for me.
Exactly.
That was a lot of work for me.
Yeah.
I did go on a date once, though, and he paid for the meal. And then he dropped me off at my front door. And, like, I didn't invite him in. I really honestly wasn't into him. And our meal was, I think, chips and queso and a margarita.
Okay.
Like, and I had a margarita,
like
he had a margarita.
Appetizers
like, very
drinks.
casual.
Yeah.
And because I didn't invite him in, he texted me and said, hey, can you Venmo me for half of this? And I said,
wait, what?
Yeah, wait, I haven't told you this. I thought I told you this.
That's
crazy.
Crazy.
So I said,
Not after the fact.
after
crazy.
the fact. I had no idea that he was even, like, I didn't even get an inkling.
That's when I'm like, nah. Like,
no, and we had made plans. I was like, hey, like, maybe we can see each other, like, again next week or something. And then, and then he sent that, and I said, that's not really how I roll. And I blocked him. Listen, do not do that to me. Also, it was an hour of your life, and the margaritas,
chips and queso.
It was happy hour.
Yeah,
it was happy hour. The margarita.
When I went out and got one drink.
Yeah,
and had to Venmo.
Yeah, I did tell that story on the pod. Yeah,
that was Lauren.
Scary times. Scary times.
Scary times.
Do you guys have any like dating hot take? That's honestly, I don't really have any icks because I feel like when I go out with a guy, like I'm genuinely just trying to like get to know and see what, like, I'm trying to think of like what if he did this, what would, if there was anything sort of like insulting to like me, women in general, friends.
I mean, you can't be mean to the waiter.
You can't be mean.
You can't be mean to the bartender.
You can't be an asshole.
You have to tip.
You have to tip. You can't get too drunk.
There's no like specific icks. Also, like all of my recent dates have been good, so there haven't been any bad things to like think about at the moment.
Specify that's been with one man.
Yeah, we're unfortunately very emotionally stable and happy at the moment.
These two. We keep searching for red flags.
Unfortunately, we are in a good place.
Do they realize that one day they're gonna have to come on the pod?
Ooh. We're gonna leave that out of the equation. I'm pretty sure even
for the straight male perspective.
And we're gonna be on a stage.
Exactly.
Right. Being handed champagne.
We're saying it now.
Being handed champagne.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay.
Manifesting. Thank you, universe. Show me how good it can get.
Universe, show me how good it can get. I realize I'm asking you 17,000 questions. So your man updates. You're feeling good. You're seeing him after this. We're feeling good.
We're feeling.
You don't have to dive into too deep.
Well, there normally is an update. Yeah, a relationship.
Oh yeah, by the way, these are my
friends. No, things are going good. We had like a little moment because I don't know how to share feelings or just like be open. And I was able to be open and share feelings. And then we're learning.
No, I'm so proud of her.
So then I opened and shared, and then he opened and shared, and then now we're back on track. Yes.
Happy
I just needed to know some things, and I got those things answered.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, before I could be open.
See, and that is like a very adult conversation to have because I feel like most people would just like be like, oh, okay. And just
Well,
like
and I
let
also
it.
have to say that it was hot. He initiated the conversation. He was like, we need to have a talk about this.
Yeah.
It wasn't like me being weird. I was like, okay, well, we can keep going about this.
Yeah.
But he was like, no, this isn't going to work unless like
Yeah.
you are going to
Yeah.
be in it and like emotionally stable about this. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, there's a lot of emotional stability.
Yeah.
And
with
well, because Lauren also has like a
where
very
did these
good
men
man.
come from?
No, but
we manifested them. We manifested them. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
We did, but I feel like going off the emotional stability thing, like something I've learned through my current situation, we had like a little pickle where he was like, why do you put all men in this box of negativity? Like, I would always make comments about like, oh my God, you're just a guy. Like, oh, like, I don't know, just always talking.
Yeah.
And I've learned, like, you know what? Actually, there are some good ones out there.
Yeah.
Fine, small picking, but there are some.
Sabrina Carpenter.
And so I've learned like not to just rule out all men because of like I can't take past experiences and put them onto my future. It's like manifesting that negativity. I've learned to just like go in more open-minded and like trust it and be solid in myself. And then whatever happens is meant to be.
Yeah.
Prepare for
disappointment.
Wait,
our group motto.
So I've been saying this around my apartment, and I live with another girl who I'm very close with, like best friend. And she's like, but you can't prepare too much, because if you do over prepare, then you're never going to let yourself be fully open. So while I do want to prepare for disappointment, I want to be prepared, but like still continue to allow myself to be open, because I think for me personally, and this may not relate to you because again, we're all different beings, but if I prepare too much, then I'm going to lean into the disappointment instead of the good things. So I think I need to continue to like be aware that it could happen, but I'm not going to think about it.
I think it's like not giving yourself like the fairy tale ending and like thinking that's how it's gonna happen.
That's what I was like talking about in terms of the emotional stability. He was like, why are you, he said it in different ways, but basically it was like, why do you just prepare for disappointment? Like, I'm not going to disappoint you. And I had a moment where I was like, wait,
well,
you're right. Like, I am prepared if it happens.
I said, well, you might. You're like, no, Presley,
I am prepared, but like, I've learned that it's just a preparation. It's not everything, but like also prepare for the best. Yeah. Right? There's two sides of it, but that's like literally what I was talking about is like, I've learned not to overly prepare to be disappointed, because then I'm shockingly surprised. I'm like, wait, actually this is going perfectly.
But also, since literally what you just said, like if you are prepared for disappointment, like
it just
if it ends, like you're
fine.
Good.
It's just like being solid in yourself and like having that sense of like if all goes south, like I'm gonna be okay. It's not a negative thing. A lot of people take it as like, oh my God, you're such a pessimist, or like, oh, you just
your mom said. She was like, that's so sad.
Yeah, she was like, that's so negative. But it's not negative. It's just like a way of saying like I'm gonna be okay no matter what happens,
and like life's not gonna be perfect,
right? Like it's not a negative thing. It's not expecting the worst. There's a difference between expecting disappointment and preparing. People miss that like preparing part. It's just a preparation.
Yeah, agreed.
My brain immediately goes to the disappointment. To the negative. So then I'm like, oh,
negative, no, we gotta stay. We gotta stay on the prepare.
Which is so funny because I could not be more positive.
Yeah,
right.
No, that's serious.
Right.
Yeah,
so it's
very true.
Finding the balance.
It's all working. Thank you, universe. Show us how good it can get. My gosh, you guys, this was so fun. Wait, this actually brought me so much joy. I really needed this today.
Yeah.
Wow, that was an early morning. So thank you, girls. Wait, this like wow.
This is so cool.
Okay, maybe next time I'll get some more mics. I'm so
this is
sorry.
now the gals.
Todd. I'm so like, thank you guys so much for doing this.
For having
I really appreciate it.
We're honored to be your first guest on the pod.
For passing that little microphone.
And we remember the moment Presley was like, there's this crazy thing. I want to do it, but like, I'm going to do it.
And now go for it.
And she's doing it.
And thank you guys.
Subscribe, comment.
Yeah. Thank you guys for like all of the support. And Lauren, obviously, for like letting me use your space. And like, they literally used to sit behind the camera back there.
That was us.
While I was doing it. And it was so fun. And that's such a good example of what we were talking about at the beginning. Like, if you have friends that like you want to do something like that, like put yourself out there, or try something new, like even Soul Cycle, like like trying to like if we were in like a not good friend group, you could easily have been like talking trash behind my back. But
Speak
like,
your
that's
goals
like,
into
oh, that's like
existence.
such a
Make it
stupid
happen.
idea. Why is
So
she
real.
doing that? You know what I mean? Where it's like,
Mm-hmm.
if you have good people around you, you feel more confident to like go after things that you're like, well, let's see if this works. I don't know.
Because you at least know you have 2 people backing you
Exactly.
at all times, no matter
Exactly.
what.
Yeah. So thank you guys.
Oh,
I love you guys. Yay! The
Cinnamon
cookies. Cinnamon. Oh, wait. Where's my aura ring? Yay! And this is sponsored by Aura.